So, you remember them scrapers? Look, you remember them scrapers that I bought for 50p each? And I had one for nothing. Look, I'm going to show you how I'm going to transfer them. The handle is the handle. You could clean the handle, but this is that's the working bit. Oh dear. So I bought one. I bought a load of them, didn't I? And they were really grim, weren't they? But all you need is an old flap disc, and just go up and down a few times. Clean it up lovely. So, I've transformed that in front of your very eyes. Now, it's a bit warm, but now it's perfectly usable for whatever you want to use it for. So what was basically ready for the bin, or looked like it, 50p, now it's just a way of building your armory of tools, just a way of having everything. If you're the sort of person that wants everything, but obviously you're on a limited budget, you know, because you take your lifetime to buy them all new, just buy the stuff, you know, scraper, fine. Don't be worried about buying them and bringing them back to life. The old worn flap disc. We'll do this side now. See? So if Debbie says, "Oh, have you got a scraper there? And I want to put some putty on, or you want to do whatever, however," and that's good enough to put in your toolbox now, isn't it? I mean, you can clean the handle if you want to clean the handle, but this is the working part, isn't it? It's not full of gunge, and you can use it to do your putty on. So you can go along and say, if she said to me, "Can I have one? Have you got your scraper?" I said, "What, do you want a bendy one? Or do you want one a little bit stiffer?" I've got a choice of several. So, car boot, well worth going, picking up this stuff and bringing it back to life. So here they are. So to stop them from flash rusting, I've just got a squirt of oil and oiled them down. Yeah. And so all we'll do now is we'll throw them in the drawer of scraper builder type stuff. There's the one we did earlier. Here's this one, look. So if Debbie says to me, "Reggie, have you got a scraper?" "Yeah." "Have you got a trowel?" "Yeah." "Have you got a spreader thing?" "Yeah, got that." "Yeah." And it's cost me nix, isn't it? There's the other one. I've got a drawer full of them, so it's cost you virtually nothing. If you want to be Mr. Man with everything, Mr. Man that's got everything, and Mr. Man, you know, that there's nothing I haven't got. So you do it that way. Lovely. It's good, isn't it? Well, we picked this up, didn't we? Nice little hammer. I thought it was some sort of promotional hammer, maybe. Find an interesting name on it or something. There's nothing to see obvious. I think that is some sort of a opener for a specific thing, you know. Almost looks like a key. Bit of an hammer. So let's attack it. Let's clean it all up and let's see if we can find anything on it. I don't think there's anything at all on it at this point. But I was hoping for some sort of promotional name or something. But anyway, let's put it on the wire brush and see what we get. So it turns out to be nothing. But the more I see it, the more this would be a fantastic key hiding in plain sight. The problem with a lock is it has to have a key. And the problem with having a key is you have to carry the key with you, or you have to keep it somewhere and bring the key with you and all that sort of malarkey. But this would be a lovely key hiding in plain sight. So imagine you put this down a hole in a door somewhere, and then you turned it, this end operated some sort of switch or a latch or whatever you wanted to make that to operate, and then you would just put this to the side, or you would hang it on there or something. So although it's not a key, I think I might use this as a key hiding in plain sight. Because, you know, it's okay having a key, but you've got to hang on to them and take them with you and move them with you, and you can't put this in your pocket. This would be a key hiding in plain sight, I think. That's what we'll call this. This is what we're going to make out of this. Just to make something with a hole in. And you put it in, and you turn it, it connects this end to something. Whether it be electrical on-off switch, alarm on-off switch, whether it be a mechanism that moves something, winds something, or screws in somewhere or screws out somewhere. Yeah. We're going to call this a key hiding in plain sight. Yeah. So remember, we picked this one up, I've cleaned it. Trimmed the end of it because it was all banged over. It was a bit crooked, so I've straightened it. So you know, sometimes a chisel is too vicious, but you need to just get something thin and pry something apart that's maybe glued together or something. This will be the trick, won't it? This will do the trick. And for 50p out the car boot, slightly unusual chisel, that's going in the stores. Lovely. Well, these little pads that we picked up on holiday is turning out to be a little treat, an absolute little treat. Look, you remember they just screw in and out of the little holder thing. At the moment I'm driving it with the battery drill. There's the little holder. They just simply screw in and on. And you remember we picked up this this oil can, and it's lovely because you can control the speed, you can control the pressure, whatever you want to do. The little pad, you can go around slowly if you want, you can go around quickly, you can press harder, you can press less. Do you know what? These little discs, do you know you get something and you're not sure of it, or you've not seen it before, but these little disc things, I don't know if any of you use them or have come across them, and they simply change. Let me just hold that there. They just simply unscrew out of the thing, and you get whatever you want, whatever abrasiveness, however stiff. This was a quite soft one, so I thought this would do. And it just goes in there, look. It screws into there. It's opposite lock because it's opposite to the way it spins. Is it? Hold on. Yeah. And it just... I'm being stupid now. I'm trying to do it one-handed, that's why. They just go in there. Which way do they spin? They spin in anti-clockwise. Yeah. And they just... Come on, stupid thing. That's it. And they just spin on anti-clockwise. Just clip in, look. You see? Via this little thread. Quick change, isn't it? Quick change. It's got a bit of abrasiveness on it, isn't it? Blimey! These have turned out to be quite a surprise. Never seen anything like them before. And the good thing is, I have looked. You can find them on Amazon and eBay. Oh, wow. Well, this turned out quite nicely. Renewable hook number 35. Scarston Manufacturing Company, Corby, England. That's quite more of an aggressive scraper. And more of a flat scraper here, look. Blimey. Yeah, we've got the rest of them, haven't we? I don't know if we've got the whole set or whatever, but I'm glad we picked that up now because there's a flat blade sort of scraper and a bit more of an aggressive scraper, depending on what you're scraping off. Blimey, made in Corby. Who knew that? Who knew that? Well, made in England. And you see, the light's not quite right there. This is working just fine. It's working just fine. Look, made in England. This is working. This thread is working just fine. Spong's bean slicer. And when you it's quite simply made. It just has a lovely original handle. Look, and when you dismantle the just unwind that, there's not got many parts to it, and you dismantle the handle, which is a lovely little handle, isn't it? And you take this out, and you take this out, come on, yeah, the blades are like new. There's no kids been trying to shove pencils or something down there. And look, the paint on it, those screws haven't been out, have they? No. So this is like, I don't know, it's got it must have a right old age on it. You can tell by the style of some stuff, can't you? You can tell. I don't know what age it might be. But let me just hold that a moment. Just start that thread in there. Come on. Wait. Hang on. There we are. Got it. Right. This deserves a bit of further investigation. This is quite a spong. This is got some age on this. I wonder if it's in any of the books. It's worth, we'll look for that. It's a very unusual name, isn't it? I say that's older than you think, in much better nick than you think. Wow. Well, that might turn out to be quite a little gem, actually. So I was thinking of a bodger, but a bodger's too long. I was going to drive a nut up here, find a big nut, drive it up here as far as it'll go, cut the end off, weld the end on. That would give me my pokey thing that goes and it's got the strength, but it's too. I want something maybe like this. Get the nut, hammer the nut up here as hard as I can get it, as far as it'll go. Nice big nut there, and then cut the end off and weld it. So that would leave it with this, wouldn't it? Be quite an unusual shape. And would that be? And now warm this up till it's red hot, and then stick it through the piece of wood I'm thinking of. Stick it through the piece of wood so it would fit. And then that would be able to do that, wouldn't it? So you'll put this in the hole and it would do that. But it wouldn't be just any old hole. You'd have to have the right size to drive it. That's what I'm thinking of. Because you see these spanners and tools and all that. What about that? See, the bigger it is, the easier it is to shove something else down the hole. But I want it to be able to fit in and then do this. You remember we saw in the Viking house, I want it to go in, do this. That, you know, in a way that a screwdriver couldn't do it, because, you know, any old thing wouldn't go in and turn it. Just make this red hot and poke it through the wood and it would bed itself in, wouldn't it? And when it's all cooled down, this would just go in, come out with a nut driven up as far as I can get it, then cut the end off and weld it. That's my thinking anyway. We need to think a bit more. We need to look around, search around, see what's here. That's okay, but it's mighty too small of a slope in it. Something like that might do. Even cut that off there, hammer it up there maybe. There's loads of alarms going around today, loads.
Beans, our Bellotti beans are ready, and lots of them. Now this video is about a must-have tool that you need in the kitchen, an off-grid tool called a Spong bean slicer. Come with me. Manufactured here in our own country, not to be confused with I don't last 5 minutes Imer. James Osborne Spong was born in 1839 in Northampton, and in 1856, at just the age of 16, James founded Spong & Co, operating from 226 High Holborn, London. The company specialised in what they called back in the day domestic machinery, which was basically just kitchen utensils, from grinders to mincers and slicers. Now in 1925, James Osborne Spong died at the age of 85. The company name continued way up till the 1980s. His premises in Holborn, London, is now a Costa Coffee. And I think he actually would have liked that because he also made coffee grinders. Now we know a little bit about